Hi, how was your rest? If you're still not feeling great, let me know. Overloading a cybernetic link is no joke.
I'm good, no worries. Let's just focus on what matters.
The Kylo. Why are you suddenly interested in them? We don't know much about the Kylo yet, but here's a quick rundown. I'll fill you in on the details later.
I can't really get into that right now, but it goes back to my time in the network.
Long before you helped Domain 9 build the reactor, Hykros headquarters had already made contact with the Kylo. Not at all. The Kylo despise Omnium and the Tower of Fantasy. Before the Cataclysm, they'd already begun their space migration plan. The ones who boarded the space station witnessed the disaster firsthand.
Oh, so you're pretty now, huh?
Unfortunately, their migration plan was only half complete. When the Cataclysm struck, they still hoped to return to Ida and remained in satellite orbit.
Space migrants? So they're living on another planet now?
So, they were seriously impacted by the Cataclysm. Their ship, Kylonix, got caught in space-time turbulence and was displaced to another sector, making their original route completely invalid. They've been forced to search for a new home in the vast universe. The Cataclysm happened in 2664, and it's now 2714, so they've been wandering out there for 50 years. Well, time flows differently in the network compared to the outside. You just missed the new year.
Wait, 2714? Has it really been that long already?
In short, the Kylo believe the Cataclysm is the root cause of their displacement, trapping them in the depths of the cosmos.
Got it. So can you tell me more about the Kylo?
When I first contacted them, I thought they'd be eager to leave space and return to Ida. Not exactly. They want us to stop all Tower of Fantasy operations and give them new land to rebuild their homes. At that time, Gesthos was attacked by a virus, which gave them the perfect excuse to blame Hykros.
So they want to continue exploring space instead of coming back here?
No problem.
Thanks for the intel. Let me know when you have more info on the Kylo. So, what was it you wanted to tell me earlier?
It's about the T5 suppressor blueprints you brought back from the network. The most commonly used model in Asperia is the T3, the same one Shirley uses. The Kylo? Why are you suddenly interested in them?
So, why all the mystery? Do we really need to do this face-to-face?
I had Brevi compare and test the current T3 and T5 suppressors, and it's pretty clear. The T5 suppressor blueprint from 2663 is way more advanced than the T3. The T3 design sketches and concepts are just modified versions of the T5, using lower-tier components. That's why the T3 has those power limitations. Yeah. Maybe that tragedy never would have happened.
The T5's more advanced than the T3? But the T5 was made in 2663, and the T3... Wait, if the T3 is based on the T5, does that mean the designers back then could have created a better suppressor, but chose to deliberately include flaws in the T3? Oh no, if Shirley had been using a T5 suppressor in the shelter back then.
I see where you're going with this. Give me some time to look into it, and I'll get back to you.
Hykros invented the suppressors, and after the Cataclysm, they took control over the Federation because of their development of the suppressors, right?
Before that, please don't tell anyone about this. Not just them, but all the people from Hykros, including Archon Elric and Yanuo. I've said the same to Brevi.
Who exactly are you referring to with anyone? Shirley and Zeke? Or everyone in Asperia who turned into aberrants because of the T3's flaws, along with their families?
Well, the source of Hykros, and how it manages to oversee both Asperia and Vera despite the sector rift.
What exactly are you after?
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Stay safe. I hope you uncover the truth.
Before you head back, could you do me a favor? The Kylo. Why are you suddenly interested in them?
Shirley's test came back fine. Looks like we'll be heading back to Astra soon.
After Shirley woke up, I tried to access Virtual Ida within the network 3 times. But each time, Gesthos blocked me. Any idea why that might be?
What is it?
You did mention that, and I reported it to Hykros. Since Void Piercer and Gesthos share the same core code, my access shouldn't have been denied.
I mentioned this before. Nem is a core backup of Gesthos' code. She's basically replaced Gesthos as the new AI.
Understood. I want to enter that world to uncover those secrets. How much longer will it take before Void Piercer learns?
Seems like this might be Grey Fox's doing. How do I explain this to Plotty? I think Nem's probably protecting the data in Virtual Ida. There are lots of secrets buried there. She's still learning from Gesthos' code, so just give her some time.
From what you've said, she's clearly been influenced by both you and Shirley. Yet she's nothing like either of you. I've tried reaching out to her before, but she just completely ignores me.
Just as Grey Fox predicted, the network's world is seen as nothing more than a graveyard of secrets. This isn't the right time to explain. Hard to say. You know how unpredictable her temper can be. Maybe we should talk to her and build some trust first?
All right, I'll spend some more time on this. By the way, what's your plan once you get back to Astra?
Everyone's different. The data isn't going anywhere. And after fighting off the virus, she's definitely become more capable of protecting it.
Do you want vengeance for Shirley? The Angels of Clemency aren't to be trifled with.
Not sure yet. Might talk to the Sage.
Good luck. By the way, since you're heading back, there are 2 things I need your help with.
Actually, I'm more interested in learning about Nem's origins. My time in the network raised a lot of questions. Maybe only the Sage has the answers.
The T5 suppressor blueprints have been verified. Could you take them to Banges Industries? They handle all the production in Asperia. Also, here's a photo of a girl named Carrot. She's a Kylo. Please pass it on to your contacts in Asperia and ask them to help find her. What? What kind of habits did you pick up from the network?
Sure, but what's in it for me with all this running around?
Thanks for helping us find Carrot. The Kylo? Why are you suddenly interested in that?
Free of charge? Fine, I'll do it. I've got to meet up with Shirley and Zeke now. I'll reach out to you if I find any more info. we're here.
The space rift is ready. We're just...
Authorizer! I'm here. What's wrong, Zeke?
Are you tired, Zeke? The shelter is just up ahead.
I'm fine, thank you, Mia. I think I'll stay here. I'm not going inside the shelter.
Why? We're already here.
The last time I left this place, it was to save Shirley. But to everyone in the shelter, I'm just a failed leader. Someone who abandoned them when they needed me most. Irresponsible and unworthy. So, what right do I have to go back there?
Are you scared? Or do you think it's enough to just stand here, pretending to watch over them from a distance?
Shirley?
So you're just gonna run away?
You were in an impossible situation back then, and you chose to save me. Now you have to deal with the consequences of that choice. Your worries, doubts, hesitations, anxieties, and guilt. I understand them all. They might be angry, scold you, blame you, not welcome you back to the shelter, or even reject you. But that's no reason to run away. I've always believed my brother could face his mistakes head-on. He's not the type to run away from his responsibilities. He's a man of honor.
I see your point. There's no reason to be scared. I didn't expect you to be this brave and level-headed. I'm proud of you.
I've grown up after everything we've been through.
I know, but you'll always be my little sister.
Back then, the shelter was right there, but I was too scared to go in. I kept thinking everyone would be shocked by what I've become. I wish I could have been with you then. I knew I wouldn't be scared as long as you were by my side. You're my strength, and I want to be yours too. Now that we're all back together, we'll face whatever comes next together. Okay?
True. No matter what happens, we'll face it together.
So much has happened since we left the shelter. I never really thought about it before, but after hearing everything you've said, I'm starting to feel a little scared too.
According to my idiom dictionary, this human emotional response is like wanting to go back, but knowing you can't step into the same river twice.
Seems like Mia's gotten sharper lately.
Zeke!
Let's go.
It's been a year. Are there more newcomers in the shelter?
Indeed. There are some new faces.
Isn't it great? It shows that the shelter is developing well.
After we left, it must have been Celine who managed the shelter. I bet it's been really hard on her.
Look. Remember?
Oh, absolutely. I actually woke up there, and the moment I opened my eyes, I saw all of you. I never thought we'd go through so much, or that it would take us this long to make it back.
At least we're all back, and that's what matters most.
This place...
We even brought back new suppressor blueprints. Life in Asperia will be so much safer now. And hopefully, there will be fewer tragedies.
But we still can't completely stop the aberration.
There's a way. Trust me, Shirley. One day, the Asperians will live safe lives, never fearing they or their loved ones will become aberrants.
Celine, it's been a while.
Hi, Celine. We're back.
Hi, Celine. Do you remember me?
Celine, we're home!
You guys...
Celine, I need to tell you something important about what happened back then.
Look at you, stumbling over your words. Where's the Zeke I used to know? Take your time if you're not sure what to say. You've finally come back, so you're not planning on running off again, are you? You didn't even give me a heads up. I could have made a feast for you. Shirley, did you go to the cemetery with flowers last time?
How do you know that?
Do you have any idea how worried the shelter crew is about you? You've been so close, yet haven't come to see us. I had to hear about you from Franz.
I'm sorry.
You've suffered, Shirley. It must have been tough this past year. Just hearing Franz talk about it breaks my heart.
Celine, I've missed you so much.
Those heirs of Ida are absolute monsters. How dare they treat you like that? Look at what they've done to you. You must be in so much pain every day.
It's all in the past now. I've gotten used to this body. Don't worry. With you guys here, I'm doing just fine. At least we all made it back safe.
You're right. You're back home now, and from here on out, I'll protect all of you. Wow, you've grown so much. I have to stretch just to pat your head now.
Celine means Shirley was short.
Little Mia, you don't have to explain everything. As for you, Zeke, I heard they call you Mingxing in Domain 9. Or is it Lord Xuanwu?
So you know about that too. Everything happened so fast back then. I acted on impulse to protect Shirley, and ended up falling for the heirs of Ida's trap.
As the leader of the shelter, I've been swamped lately and could really use some help. You'd make a big difference around here. You'll have to start as an intern, though.
Would you really take me back?
What do you mean, take you back? You've always been a part of the shelter. Just because you've been out there in Vera and Domain 9 doesn't mean you can forget where you belong.
Of course not.
I'm pretty busy right now, so I don't have time for all that. But if you're willing, you can move back from Domain 9 whenever you want. And you, what's your deal? Are you an analyzer or something now?
I'm an authorizer.
Oh, sounds like you did an amazing job at Hycros. Franz mentioned you fixed their supercomputer. That must have been a huge help to those folks up top.
I'm flattered.
Any chance you could talk to them about opening the passage to Asperia? We're eager to explore Vera and Domain 9. Franz said Vera and Domain 9 are similar, so travel is fine. But Asperia's Omnium is too unique. Going to Domain 9 could cause issues.
If Franz said that, then it's probably not possible right now. I bet Hycros has already researched it. So maybe they're working on a solution.
Really? All right.
I've actually got some good news. Hycros has developed a new suppressor, the T5. It's more stable and advanced than the T3 you're using now. I'll take the blueprints to Banges so production can begin. With these new suppressors, Asperia's residents will be much less likely to turn into aberrants.
New suppressors. I guess Hycros isn't slacking off after all. Looks like the hyenas are at it again. I'll be back soon. You guys stay here for now. I'll sort out your place later.
One more thing. The girl in this photo, her name's Carrot. Her aircraft went down recently. Any idea where she might be?
I've seen this girl before. Hilda brought her here once. I'll help you get in touch with her.
See? It's not as scary as you thought, right? Feels good to be home, huh?
Yeah. It's good to be back.
Now that we're back, I guess it's time to confront our ghosts from the past. right?
The past.
Zeke, you know where to find the sage, right?
I want nothing to do with the heirs of Ida. They're just a bunch of dangerous lunatics. It's not that I doubt your abilities, but with just a few of us, we're not ready to take them on yet. What are you planning? Why not tell me first?
I've learned so much about the mysteries of the pre-Cataclysm era from the network. Now, I just need to find the sage to help me figure it all out.
I have something to confess. The moment I got back to Asperia, I received a message from Frigg.
The heirs of Ida lied to us, used us, and turned you into a tool. And now they have the nerve to reach out to you? Even if we stay out of their way, they won't let us be. What did Frigg say to you? It wasn't just a greeting. I'm sure about that.
Frigg wants to know about Gesthos. It's key to the sage's plans. Besides, I've got plenty of questions about Nem myself.
Same here. If they're reaching out, isn't that a good thing? Why not go together and see what she's up to?
Well, looks like you've made up your minds. Let's go meet them, even if it's a trap.
That's exactly why you need to stay. If anything goes wrong and we're gone too long, you can be our backup. For both our safety, Zeke, I'm counting on you to stay here and keep an eye out for any schemes from the heirs of Ida.
Got it. That's a good plan. Stay safe and make sure to keep the comms open.
Who are you calling short? You're the shortest!
Come on, I can see the top of your head. You definitely need more sun.
Are they Seal and Carrot?
Are they arguing?
You! If you're so tough, come down here and let's see who's the boss!
You think I'm stupid? No way I'm going down there. You're just shorter than me. End of story.
Oh my, Hilda said Carrot sneaked out to see the snow, but she's already sent someone to find her. We'll make sure she's safe.
No worries, Celine. You can tell Hilda I've already found Carrot. But she's arguing with one of the heirs of Ida.
Heirs of Ida? Ugh, if only she could stay out of trouble for just one day. Please help me out here. Don't let her get into a fight. I'll reach out to Hilda.
Me? Really? Celine? But... fine. Hey there.
Where did you lot come from?
Nemesis! Frigg really called you back?
Huh? You're in cahoots! So, if you stole my cake, then you're in on it too! Just watch me! Wait, what's that?
You mean Mia? She's my smart servant.
Carrot Bionic droid of my dreams. Oh, I love her! And she's even tinier than me! So cute, I love her. Hi, Mia.
I know she's adorable. All right, I'll let her play with you for a while.
Huh?
Come on, Mia. Carrot's a real handful. Think you can help me out until Hilda's people get here? Please, do me a favor.
But I'm not a carrot.
Do you like carrots? I can help you turn into one. Hey, don't run away! I'm really talented! Check out my great slap! I made it myself!
Mia, please. You're the best.
Don't worry, Mia is really capable. It looks like Carrot really likes her too, so I'm sure they'll get along just fine.
That annoying shorty is finally gone. So, you're here to see Frigg, right? Come with me, and don't forget to play with me afterward.
That was fast. I have to say, Nemesis, you've definitely lived up to the Sage's expectations.
Valkyrie, where are the Sage and Frigg? I need to ask them something.
Tisk tisk. So you went to Hykros and all you learned was how to be rude like them.
You guys don't even deserve politeness. Morality and modesty get us nowhere. We have to do whatever it takes. That's what Frigg told me. If I learned anything, it was from her.
I'm definitely going to tell Frigg what you said.
Valkyrie, where's the Sage? He owes me an explanation.
I know what you're thinking, but I'm afraid the Sage can't answer you in person. But, considering you helped the Sage with his plan, I can clarify things for you on his behalf.
What happened to the Sage?
He's just sleeping now. The Sage's health has always been quite delicate, so he often needs to rest in the stasis pod.
Asleep? How long has he been sleeping for?
Interesting question. It seems like your journey in the network has been quite fruitful. The Sage journeyed from humanity's home planet aboard the distant beacon to Ida, where he took on the responsibility of overseeing Sam. Unfortunately, due to his health, he entered the stasis pod in 2545, only to awaken in the new world after the cataclysm.
When he woke up, did he receive...
Yes, he received a message from Antoria, the commander of the Temporal Anomaly Response Force, who's also the first and only perfect authorizer and the executor of the Reshape the Future plan. Also, he got Gesthos' core code backup file.
I knew it. Antoria and Gesthos chose B009, Samuel, the Sage. So that's why he's after Hykros. He even transformed Void Piercer in Nemesis. He wants to be the perfect authorizer, doesn't he?
No, wrong. The Sage's body is too weak. Even now, he can't stay awake for long, let alone take on that kind of responsibility. The one who really has the perfect authorizer's traits, the one the Sage chose, is right beside you. She's the one he wants to send to Gesthos.
Me? A perfect authorizer?
50 years of growth, and you're still not perfect. But the Sage's body can't wait any longer. We had no choice but to transform you with the Angels of Clemency's technology.
So just because the Sage was running out of time, you chose to hurt Shirley? You really won't stop at anything.
The Sage is the one who understands Omnium's temporal and spatial properties better than anyone. If we can't save him, how can we even talk about saving Ida?
What's the difference between you and the Hykros you hate? You talk about saving Ida, but you're hurting Shirley. That's pure hypocrisy.
Ever heard of the trolley problem? To save the many, the few must be sacrificed.
So, I'm the one being sacrificed.
Shirley, don't listen to her. I won't let you be sacrificed.
Have you ever wondered why Hykros controls both Vera and Asperia? Why do the Asperians need suppressors to resist aberration, while Verans get by with just minor genetic tweaks? What is the link between the aberrants from Asperia and the dark wretches you encountered in Vera and Domain 9? And why does Hykros still refuse to let Asperia and Vera interact?
So, what's the connection between the aberrants and the dark wretches? Spit it out.
Huh, looks like you still don't know. While you were in the network, Hykros ran a secret experiment. They captured several darknesses for research, but the moment they brought them to Asperia, they disappeared.
Disappeared? Wait, how do you know about this? And why should I trust you?
You don't really think the heirs of Ida are just mindless brutes, do you? Besides, you're asking the wrong questions. You should be asking why the darkness vanished in Asperia. Nemesis, did you feel any difference between Vera and Asperia?
Since becoming an angel of clemency, I felt a constant sense of discomfort, but it wasn't as noticeable in Vera and Domain 9 as it was in Asperia. At first, I thought I was just getting used to the Angels of Clemency's machinery. But every time I return to Asperia, that feeling keeps getting stronger.
You left us too soon, without having truly learned the power of the Angels of Clemency. That discomfort you feel is actually unique to the Angels of Clemency. It's related to your perception of aberrant environments. Humans have 5 senses, but the Angels of Clemency have a 6th, which the sage calls aberration perception. Your discomfort comes from Asperia's unique aberrant environment.
Aberration perception and aberration environments? Can you explain them both clearly?
Sadly, even the sage doesn't completely understand them. We didn't realize we had this kind of perception until Vera showed up. Before that, we just thought it was a side effect of the Angels of Clemency's modifications. According to the sage's research, omnium radiation isn't the root cause of the aberrance, but it definitely exists. He thinks it's more accurate to call it aberration radiation. The cataclysm sparked a lot of prejudice against omnium, with people wrongly blaming it for the aberration. The truth is, aberration radiation is really just energy from the aberration core, and it has nothing to do with omnium.
The aberration phenomenon in Asperia comes from the temporal anomalies 50 years ago, which originate from the void entity in hyperspace. It seems the sage doesn't know about hyperspace, and instead thinks there's another cause for the aberration. So if the radiation is the energy manifestation of the aberration source, then yeah, it's linked to the void entity in hyperspace. The more void entities that gather, the higher the radiation, right? What about the dark wretches? You compared them to aberrants, which is weird. It's obvious dark wretches are a result of the darkness.
Let me explain, Vera. The aberration environment there is totally different from Asperia. There were some aberrants, but they were really rare. The sage thinks that after the cataclysm, the source of aberration probably doesn't affect the sector where Vera is, making it a lot safer than Asperia.
Both Vera and Asperia went through the cataclysm. So why the huge difference?
According to the sage, if the space-time turbulence from the cataclysm is like a tsunami, then Ida is like an arc shattered by the waves. The arc's shards drift through the ocean, some floating, some sinking in various seas. Some, like Asperia, have sunk to the seabed, while others, like Vera, have miraculously washed up on shore.
Okay, so the sage's theory kinda explains the difference between Vera and Asperia. But what about Domain 9? How does Ida's encounter with the cataclysm fit in? The darkness and dark wretches are from Domain 9, not Vera.
The Blackstone civilization you found in Domain 9 probably had a fate similar to Ida's. The energy from Domain 9 can power the Omnium reactor, and the darkness can survive in Vera too. The sage says the Blackstone civilization is probably Ida's future. Ida is the past of the Blackstone civilization. We have to stop Ida from facing the same fate.
So you're saying pod number 8 fell into Domain 9, which is a shard of a planet that was torn apart by Omnium, and once home to the Blackstone civilization?
Exactly. That's why the darkness can survive in Vera. It survived the cataclysm and might have been transformed by Omnium. As for the darkness disappearing in Asperia, Hykros thinks it means the darkness can't survive there. But the Sage believes there's another realm within Asperia where the darkness has entered. It's just not visible to us right now.
Another realm within Asperia? Could that be hyperspace? The Sage is getting closer to uncovering the truth behind the temporal anomalies by comparing the environments of Vera, Domain 9, and Asperia.
Hey, what are you thinking? I know this is a lot to take in, but I'm not done yet. Quit zoning out. If the Sage's theory is correct, it means that there must be creatures in Asperia similar to the darkness, and these creatures are the source of the aberration. They simply exist in another space which we cannot reach.
Got it. So the Sage thinks aberration radiation isn't from the cataclysm, but a sign that the real source of the aberration is somewhere else, with those creatures and the missing darkness in another space.
Right. The aberration in Asperia is worse than in Vera. The enemies are close, but people can't see or touch them. It's like walking through a foggy swamp, always at risk of being swallowed.
If the darkness is a type of void entity, then the dark wretches are basically aberrants. The only difference? The void entity in Domain 9 is right here, while Asperia's is still in hyperspace. If Domain 9 was part of the Blackstone civilization, then the darkness showing up with humans isn't a coincidence. It's likely from their research on Omnium and the Void Entity. The Sage is really a top scholar from the distant Beacon era. His analytical skills are very impressive. Is there any way to save all of Ida?
Of course. If we recover all the Arc Shards quickly, we can reassemble it to save Ida. Otherwise, it's just a matter of time before everyone gets devoured by the waves.
So, the Sage's plan is to transform me into a perfect authorizer. And then...
Control Gesthos through Void Piercer to gain control of the Tower of Fantasy. Then, make the perfect authorizer initiate the third global retracement to piece together the shattered Ida.
If this plan succeeds, not only can Ida return to normal, but everyone affected by the cataclysm, including our Angels of Clemency, can start afresh.
The retracement. Can it help Shirley become a nurse again?
According to the Sage's plan, definitely. I've told you everything I can. Now the choice is yours.
You just said we need to recover all the shards. But the Sage could only handle Asperia's Tower of Fantasy back then. I guess the Sage realizes now that his original plan has flaws.
Hey, it's been a while. Thanks so much for having Mia bring Carrot back. I'm really relieved both of the little ones are safe now.
It looks like you're really busy, so I'll skip the goodbye.
Your proposal's bold. I need some time to think it over. I'll let you know once I've made up my mind. All right, Shirley, let's head to Banges.
Okay.
Nemesis, the Sage is in stasis now, so it's all on you from here. Stay true to the path.
Goodbye, Valkyrie.
The Sage's greatest work. I hope we meet again. Oh, and before I forget, there's a message from the Sage I need to pass on to you. Do not act hastily with what you know in the network, nor seek other spaces. He will contact you upon wakening.
Thanks for the reminder. Oh, I almost forgot. I meant to ask Frigg myself. When did Frigg meet the Sage? Was he really awake at that time? You Angels of Clemency saw Nemesis being created. Didn't you ever wonder if the Sage can implant an AI code in Shirley's mind? Then could he do the same to yours?
Mia sent the coordinates. Looks like they've already reached Banjus. Let's get moving.
Hey, Hilda. Here's the T5 suppressor blueprint from Hykros. It's an upgrade for your current one. It's a lot safer and more reliable.
That's awesome. Thanks so much.
Mia, don't run away!
Carrot, the doctor said you need rest because of your amnesia. Yet here you are running around like nothing's wrong.
My dear Mia, the best Mia, please forgive me, please, please.
No.
Mia, are you okay?
Is Mia angry? Last time she was like this, my brother left her by a river. She doesn't get mad often, but when she does, it can last a whole month.
I'm so sorry, Mia. I shouldn't have left you alone to take care of Carrot.
It's not your fault. It's all Carrot's doing. She insisted on dyeing Mia's hair orange and green. Carrot, apologize to Mia.
I've apologized so many times, but Mia still won't forgive me. Small size, small tolerance.
You're talking about yourself, right? Mia, nice job.
Looks like Mia won't calm down anytime soon.
Oh, I haven't properly introduced you yet. Carrot, these two are here to take you home. Come say hi.
Hello. I'm the authorizer from Hykros.
Hey, I'm Shirley. Some call me Nemesis, but I prefer Shirley.
You're so beautiful, Shirley. I like you.
Huh?
The material on you is a rare alloy, but the ratio seems a bit high. It could make you sick. Are you okay? If you're not feeling well, let me know. I'm great at modifying machines. Check this out. I call it the slap. I made it myself.
Thanks for the concern. I did feel off at first, but I'm used to it now.
All right. If you ever feel unwell, just come find me.
Okay, it's a deal. But you should pack up and get ready to head home, all right?
But I still have so much to do. I haven't beaten the hyenas, I haven't seen the desert, and Hilda said there's a city under the sea.
I've told you already, Asperians can't just travel to Vera. And I'm really busy. Look, this is the new suppressor blueprint the authorizer gave me. Hey, guys, I need to place the production orders now. She's all yours.
Again? I'm terrible with little ones. So, Carrot, you want to come with me to Hykros?
No.
But you can go home once we're back in Hykros.
I'm not going.
How come?
Is it because of your unfulfilled wishes? If we help, will you let us take you home?
Yes, yes!
Surely, you're not planning on dragging her into this hyena mess, are you?
Forget the hyenas. They only stole my cake and apologized afterward. I'm very forgiving, so I let them off the hook. I'm not like the small servant!
I'm smart. You're small.
Who you calling small? Let's see who's smaller.
I'm a smart servant.
Ugh, so annoying. I'm gonna dye your hair to match mine.
You're the smallest.
Stop it. Mia, you stay here. Carrot, I'll take you to see the desert and the underwater city. Let's head to Vera first, all right?
Wow! Let's go!
Vera, it's been a while. It's nice, though, catching up with old friends.
Whoa! It's huge and so yellow. It's kind of fancy. It's much bigger, more yellow, and prettier than the book described.
Book? What book?
My grandma's. It says Ida's got all kinds of crazy landscapes and plants. I've seen the ocean, mountains, and snowfields in Hesperia. And now, finally, the desert.
You sure you lost your memory? You seem to remember plenty.
I just forgot the part about falling from the spaceship.
Fine. Carrot, see that up there? That's Meroria floating in the sky. Want to check it out?
What's the big deal? Everything in Kylo floats. You seriously need to get out more.
Wait, what? Are you for real?
All right, Carrot. We've got some friends over there. Wanna tag along? I bet you'll love it.
Sure, let's go!
Do young girls always change their minds that fast? Ugh, whatever.
Shirley!
I'm here. No rush.
I gotta tell you a secret. I didn't actually lose my memory. I lied because I was scared they wouldn't take me in. Hilda's been so nice, and now I'm too embarrassed to admit it.
I see. So that's why you ignored the doctor and snuck out to play?
Yeah, but can you keep this between us? I'm only telling you.
No promises. But I won't tell Hilda.
Shirley, Carrot, keep up.
I'm here!
Hey, long time no see. Welcome back to Meroria.
Hi, Miss Lynn. This is Carrot. We brought her to Vera for some sightseeing.
Hey, Lynn. And Shelly, it's been a while.
Whoa! Look who it is! The legend who helped Hykros out of a huge mess and saved Gesthos.
Rumors always get a little exaggerated.
Well, you definitely made a name for yourself. Just yesterday, Brevi came by, talking about how Hykros needs help fixing up an old spaceship. She had a lot to say about you. So, you're the big shot authorizer now. Does that mean you can go wherever you want in Hykros?
How so?
I barely ever get to visit Hykros HQ. I thought maybe you could give me a tour.
Hykros HQ has its secrets. It's not a place people can casually wander around.
So, I need your help.
Sorry, can't do it. Hykros owes me for this, and I'm not about to waste the opportunity.
Well. Hykros really knows how to shape people. You've only been gone a few months, and you're already as serious as they are.
Come on, don't start. You can't really teach someone until they've been through it themselves.
So, it's been rough, huh?
Sorry to interrupt, but how long are you guys gonna chat for?
Oh, my bad. Shelly threw me off there. I forgot to greet our new guest. Hey there. I'm Lynn.
Nice to meet you, Miss Lynn. I'm Carrot.
Meroria's got tons of cool places to check out. Tell me what you're into, and I'll recommend some great spots.
I don't like it here. It's so dark, just like Kylo. I want to go outside. It's bright, there's the desert, and there are loads of animals I've never seen before.
Hykros recently made contact with a place called Kylo. It used to be part of Ida before the Cataclysm. They moved to space to escape the disaster. Carrot's spaceship crashed, and she ended up in Hesperia in an escape pod. The Kylo asked Plotty to find her, and we happened to run into her on our way back.
Oh no. We never told Plotty we found her, did we?
I'll handle it. I'm heading to Hycros HQ anyway. By the way, you Hesperians have it pretty rough. Just visiting means body scans and suppressors, and I can't even use Omnium devices freely.
Hesperia's environment is unique. This trip won't be easy for you, Shelley.
At least I get to tinker with some pre-cataclysm antiques. Fixing them myself is kind of fun.
Antiques? I thought you were talking about people for a second.
If only I had skills like yours, maybe I could fix bad guys too. Anyway, it's getting late. I should get going.
Carrot looks like she's ready to bolt outside. You'd better take her out before she explodes. She loves the outdoors. You could take her to the saltwater oasis. There's a shielded beast there. They're super gentle, and if you're lucky, you might even get to ride one.
Sounds fun. Appreciate the tip. See ya.
Oh, one more thing. Ruby's and Inners today with Gnono. If you've got time, maybe take Carrot there to meet them. They might hit it off.
Perfect. We were heading to Inners anyway. I'll make sure they meet.
Whoa! Is this a shielded beast? It looks so sturdy.
Wanna take a closer look?
Yes, yes! It's adorable! What does it eat?
Grass? I think.
Yeah. I remember they're herbivores.
You think it likes carrots? I brought some with me. Can I feed it?
Unbelievable. You really bring carrots everywhere. Go for it.
Hey, shielded beast! Look over here! These are fresh, crunchy, and super sweet. You're gonna love them.
So why do you always carry carrots around? Don't tell me you're made of them.
Carrots are super valuable and precious in Kylo. They're packed with vitamins and even boost your night vision. Out in space, good night vision is a lifesaver, especially when you're digging through junk piles for space parts.
Whoever named you Carrot must have thought you were the most precious thing in all of Kylo, huh?
Of course! I'm Grandma's one and only granddaughter, her most treasured treasure.
Wait, that's a genuine name?
It's not my real name, but I like going by Carrot.
So, what's your full name?
Nope, not telling. Only my crewmates get to know that.
You really are the cutest, most precious carrot.
But Grandma says people who like to talk like that are just bootlickers.
Well, your grandmother's always right.
Look, the shielded beast is crouching. Is it inviting Carrot to ride it?
Oh, it must have really loved my carrot. I want to ride it. Can I? Wow! So high up! Oh, I'm so high up! Hurry, take a photo of me.
Make a pose and don't move. All right. Say cheese. Carrot. 3, 2, 1.
Carrot!
Nice photo. Where to next?
Hilda said Vera has rainforests and swamps. I haven't seen those yet.
Then let's go check them out together.
Wow, this place looks so mysterious.
I've got a friend who studies plants. They say there are lots of species here you won't find in Kylo.
Let's hurry inside, come on!
Be careful, watch your step.
Okay!
No, you're not.
Well, she's still young. If we're worried she might fall, then let's catch up with her.
It's a vine ladder. Grab hold and those vines will take you to the top.
I want to climb them!
No, Carrot. It's too dangerous.
But I really want to!
If you climb up there, you won't have time to see anything else.
Okay. But you must promise to take me to more cool places.
I promise. Just follow me. That's the giant red tree. I bet you've never seen one that tall in Asperia.
Wow, can trees actually grow this tall?
Say hello to Mother Nature.
That's awesome! I have to show my grandma. She loves plants, and her place used to be a flower shop. But Kylo's not great for plants, so she's always sad about it.
Your grandma would totally fit in here. Vera's got lots of folk who study natural ecology. She'd have lots to talk about.
Oh, I want to collect some plant samples for Grandma. Are there any plants I can pick? I want ones that bloom.
I remember there's a spot nearby called the Forest Path. There's lots of greenery there.
I know that place. Let's go.
So many things I've never seen before, but my pockets can't carry all of them. So sad.
Don't worry. If you want, you can ask the authorizer to have someone gather some flower samples for you.
Yeah, that's easy for him. He's got plenty of ways to keep those plants safe and get them to your grandma in one piece. What's the magic word?
Please! You're the best! You're the kindest, cutest, most wonderful person in the world! Your kindness moves me, my grandma, every kind heart, and the entire world!
Well, looks like you're a bootlicker too now. I'll send the message to my friend.
Huh? What's that sound? It's so loud! Is that a waterfall?
Watch out, Carrot! Slow down! Careful, it's slippery!
Looks like a rain here, but it'll pass. Let's just wait it out.
This rain's insane! So much water! If Kylo had rain like this, we wouldn't be dealing with water shortages. What a wonderful smell! So fragrant and cool. This place is amazing!
I've got something even better for you. Look over there, a rainbow. I bet you haven't seen one of those in Kylo.
I saw a few in Asperia, but never one this big!
After the rain, the world feels renewed. Crisp air, clear skies, and a lingering scent of earth and dew. Fresh and full of life.
Yes, it's just like that! But why can't I put it into words like you?
Like you said, you should get out more.
Oh, well...
We've been at this for a while. No wonder Carrot's starting to fade. Shirley, let's take her back to Meroria to rest.
I'm not tired. I'm not taking a break. I can keep going. I want to see the underwater city.
But I saw you yawning. You sure?
Yes, I'm totally awake now.
All right, off to Inners then. She can rest there.
But if you get sleepy, just say the word. I'll let you rest your head on my shoulder on the way.
I don't need anyone's shoulder to rest on. I can walk just fine. Let's go!
Long time no see. Lynn told me you've become Hykros' authorizer. Congrats.
Hey, Fiona. It's been a while.
And this must be Carrot.
My grandma told me a story about beautiful mermaids growing legs and walking on land. You're one of them, right?
Aren't you a little charmer? Nice to meet you. I'm Fiona, Archon of Inners.
Hi, I'm Carrot. Listen up. I'm a genius mechanic, Lola's kin, Wednesday pirate. I play to win. Crash survivor, still standing tall. Kylo's first in Ida's call, 2664. I break the wall!
Wednesday? That's gotta be a coincidence. I'm pretty sure she doesn't have amnesia.
That's amazing. We've got an explorer captain here too. Maybe you two can swap stories. She's over there, and next to her is her crewmate, Ruby.
Ruby? Does she like carrots? Her outfit's so cute! And she's got a droid too! But explorers can't beat pirates. I'm totally recruiting her into my Wednesday Pirates. Hey, Ruby! I'm Carrot, future captain of the Wednesday Pirates. You're super talented. You should join my crew. Hi, Carrot. But I don't want to be a pirate. Why not? Pirates are cool. Let's pretend we're wanderers and casually plunder a ship.
Hey! Trying to steal my crewmate? Not a chance.
Huh. You look tough. How about joining my pirate crew?
You think you can take on the Gino exploration team? Maybe you should join my crew. With that scrawny little face of yours, you really do look like a carrot.
Hey! Carrots are valuable. Take that thing off your head. Let's see who's really tiny and underfed.
Oh yeah? If you can't handle it, then fight me.
Bring it on. Name the time and place. But Lynn said fighting doesn't solve anything.
Looks like they're getting along pretty well.
Really? Well, anyway, I owe you one, Fiona. Thanks.
My pleasure. You and Shirley can rest here. I've got some other things to take care of.
Carrot clearly doesn't have amnesia.
Yeah, about Carrot. I need to tell you something.
What's that?
Well, I think you've already figured it out. Carrot told me she didn't actually forget anything. She was just worried the people in Banjus wouldn't accept her, so she lied. Now she's afraid of getting in trouble and doesn't want to admit the truth.
I had a feeling.
She only told me, so you can't tell anyone else.
Of course, I won't.
So, is there anything you want to tell me?
What do you want to know?
Antoria.
She's gone. The God Servant's virus destroyed her data source. Before she went, she left me with a heavy burden. I'm the world's only perfect authorizer now.
So she had consciousness data. Does that mean she wasn't just data created by the network?
50 years ago, she uploaded her consciousness to the network, and her physical body entered hyperspace. Antoria's presence is gone from the network. And her physical body, lost in hyperspace all those years ago, is still missing.
What heavy burden are you talking about?
While I was in the network, I found out the perfect authorizer can use global origin resonance to do a perfect global retracement. That's what Antoria wanted to pass on to the Sage. The Cataclysm messed up the message she left for the Sage, and he believes that with just Asperia's Tower of Fantasy, your modified form, and Void Piercer, he can pull off a perfect global retracement.
So you're the only one who can do this?
I can't do it alone. Global origin resonance needs multiple Towers of Fantasy. The only way is for Hykros to contact all of Lost Ida and build Towers of Fantasy everywhere. Then, Nem can activate the towers, and I can start the retracement.
Finding all the Lost Ida is already a huge challenge, and we need everyone to come together for Nem to control the Towers of Fantasy.
This might be our only shot. The one behind the Aberrants is still hiding in hyperspace, and with their presence in Asperia, it means those monsters are still out there. And this might be our only chance to bring you back to who you once were.
So, do you want to side with Frigg?
Honestly, I have no idea. I don't really want to pick a side. I think I'd rather carve our own path.
What about Hykros? Isn't it true that Archon Elric and Plotty have always had your back?
Maybe I should help the heirs of Ida?
Whatever you choose, I'll always be with you.
Plotty sent a message. Kylo wants us to bring Carrot back ASAP.
Carrot looks so happy playing here. She might not want to go back.
Yeah, I'm wondering why Kylo's so eager to get her back.
So, what should we do?
Let's take Carrot to Plotty and see what she says. As for what we discussed, no worries. Let's take it step by step. The God Servant's consciousness data escaped to Kylo, taking half of the Perfect Authorizer's source code. I need to investigate. It's getting late. I still need to take Carrot to handle a few things. Let's call it a day for now.
Goodbye, Carrot. Hope you'll visit me in Meroria next time. See you, Ruby. Next time, I'll pick you up in my pirate spaceship and show you some space creatures.
This time, the Gino exploration team tied with the Wednesday Pirates. But next time, I'm definitely gonna win.
Bring it on! I'll be the winner, and then Ruby will join my pirate crew.
No way. Get ready to join our exploration team.
They really do get along well, don't they?
All right, let's head to Hykros.
Wait, just kidding. Don't run! Wait, just kidding. Don't run!
Shelley and Brevi are repairing the spaceship. I told them to hurry, but that spaceship's so old, it's gonna take a bit more time. We don't know when she'll get her memory back. You know that better than anyone. The Kylo are putting pressure on us, and they probably won't accept that excuse.
Is it that urgent? Carrot hit her head during the fall and lost her memory. We should wait until she recovers before continuing.
Family? The Kylo didn't mention anything. They just kept pushing. They're clearly worried about Carrot, but they don't want us getting involved with her.
So, is Carrot's family looking for her?
I passed on what Shelley said to the Kylo's diplomatic head, Rafa. He was furious when he heard you were out sightseeing with Carrot.
I don't get it. What do you mean?
From my past dealings with Rafa, I can tell you the Kylo have got a very strange vibe. After the Cataclysm, they really hate Hykros and Omnium. Which, sure, I get. But when Hykros first tried to contact them, they were ready to destroy the Space Rift and cut all ties with Asperia. Yeah, but Carrot's the exception. The Kylo are desperate to get her back, but they won't send anyone to bring her home. So, we have to do it.
That doesn't make sense. After drifting in space, they've got to want a home.
You want to go to the Kylo?
Can I handle this?
Is this person tied to the Kylo?
I've got a lead on the person who used your voice to frame me in the network.
Got it. I'll think this through and get back to you.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how yet. I'm planning to investigate it myself.
Shelley heard Carrot's here. She'll need to come by to measure her for a spacesuit and a safety seat. What would you like to know?
Got it. I'll bring her over now. I've already talked to Plotty about sending Carrot to the Kylo. She'll get back to me later.
So, what do we do now?
Shelley's repairing the spaceship. Let's get Carrot over there to sort out her custom spacesuit and seat.
By the way, I just ran into Brevi. She said Hykros gathered the best mechanics for this trip.
Lie! The best mechanic is right here, but you haven't asked me to fix the spaceship.
All right, let's go check the spaceship then.
This time, I'm working on a new system for the spaceship. To make sure it's rock solid, let's start by checking its current status.
System check complete. Estimated time, 30 minutes.
30 minutes, huh? How about a quick round of Royale of Cosmics while we wait?
Ready to begin.
Royale of Cosmics? Sounds fun. Count me in.
Actually, no.
Huh?
This spaceship, Celestial Cipher 4693, is a rare antique from Hykros. I had a quick look before you guys got here. The energy storage is pretty limited, and both the photovoltaic array and the old engine are too inefficient for long-distance travel. So, I'm planning on designing a new engine. And guess what? Inspiration just hit. I'm gonna start a prototype for testing.
Hold on a sec! Before coming here, I reviewed the spaceship's blueprint with Shelley. The structural design is outdated and the material strength has seriously deteriorated. Even with repairs, long-distance travel would be a real challenge. Plus, the spaceship has to navigate a long jump channel, and I'm worried the current hull might break apart during the jump. That's why our top priority should be reinforcing the spaceship's structure using new materials. We can improve the safety and stability by adding more energy storage and extra photovoltaic arrays. Then the engine's inefficiencies will be less of an issue. What do you think, Shelly?
Yeah, I agree.
But then again, if we overhaul the structure, disassembling, reworking, and reassembling everything, will we even have enough time? If we could design an efficient, stable engine, then even with the current structure, suitable repairs might let us fly just fine.
I don't think so. A new engine might solve a lot, but its design is way more complex than just tweaking the structure. Structural modifications will take time, sure, but if we all pitch in and put in some overtime, we can hit our schedule. If the engine design encounters any issues, it could take a year or 2. Brevi, what's your take? Aren't you worried that designing a new engine might be too high risk?
Bleep bleep. It's been a while since I heard such a heated debate. Even though I rallied everyone here, my role is mainly with the Omnium project. When it comes to mechanical design, I trust Cobalt B's genius. Her intuition has always been spot on.
But intuition is fleeting. Solid mechanical engineering is what counts. Shelly, care to weigh in?
Nicely said, Ling Chao.
Shelly?
Okay, let me be clear. Cobalt B, you've built quite a reputation for brilliant, out-of-the-box ideas. But for me and Ling Chao, we rely on tried-and-true methods, working step by step at our desks. Your sudden bursts of inspiration are hard for us to trust. Can you explain your engine design a bit more?
Sure. Here's what I'm thinking. Design an engine with higher transmission efficiency, lower energy loss, and more stable operations by leveraging the unique properties of Omnium. It's kind of like a water circulation system.
A water circulation system? That metaphor sounds a bit unreliable. Seriously, take a look at the structural modification plan Ling Chao and I burned the midnight oil on last night. Hykros is counting on us to meet deadlines. To finish the mission on time, we should stick with this plan. It might look a little bit clunky, but it's reliable, right?
Absolutely!
But if we nail the new engine design, everything can run so much better. I just need a little more time to refine it.
Bleep bleep. Looks like Cobalt B might be onto something really groundbreaking.
Time isn't on our side here. If we don't finish the spaceship's modifications on schedule, my vacation plans for this year will be toast.
Yeah! Wait, vacation plans? Seriously?
Hykros made it clear, if the project's late, they won't pay us a dime extra. Master Artist, wouldn't your genius ideas be better suited for clients with deeper pockets?
Inspiration is a powerful thing. This is the first time I've tried something like this, and when inspiration strikes, I have to run with it. It's more important than money.
This is why I don't like dealing with geniuses. Promise, I'll bail on Hykros as soon as the contract
Great engine designs need time for
True inspiration? First, check out my...
Whoa, she's adorable!
She's the girl who the Kylo lost, and a passenger of the spaceship.
Honestly, you might not be cut out for this. What's this? A weapon?
I want to check out her weapon.
So, does that make it a...
But where's the energy module? Listen up! I'm a genius mechanic! Kid, Wednesday, crash survivor, still standing tall. Kylo's first in Ida's call. 2664, I break the wall. I'm Carrot!
That was one heck of a long intro.
That's the kind of epic entrance only comic heroes get.
Not bad freestyling.
You got it all wrong. The real key in spaceship tech is... emergency escape pods.
That makes sense. She survived because of an escape pod. As a passenger, she's got a good point.
Wow, you sure know your stuff about Kylo's space.
Hey, can you come down?
All right,
You're giving me
let's
an
bail
headache.
and let them sort this mess out.
No.
looks like this spaceship won't be taking off anytime soon. Let's rest up while we can.
Are we just gonna leave Carrot here?
Don't worry. Let them sort things out first. I'll pick her up later.
But I'm still worried about her.
Why?
What kind of life does Carrot even have with a Kylo? I don't get why she lies. Pretending to have amnesia, claiming she's a member of the Wednesday Pirates. Why won't she go back even though her grandmother's there? She keeps calling herself the best mechanic as well. And why are the Kylos so eager to take her back? So many questions. Who is she really under that cute facade?
I get it, Shirley. How about you escort Carrot back to the Kylo with me?
Wait, so when you talked to Plotty just now, you weren't planning on including me?
Of course not. I wasn't sure you'd want to come so far with me, especially after you just reunited with Zeke and found your way back to the shelter.
As I've told you before, no matter where you go, I'll be right there with you.
Let's take charge of protecting Carrot and uncovering the secrets the Kylo are hiding.
Got it.